Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into one of the most intense and frankly disturbing pieces in performance art history.
Marina Abramović, Rhythm Zero from 1974.
Exactly. And this was so much more than just a performance. It was a live sociological experiment that, it really ripped the mask off our ideas about civilization.
It did. And our goal today is to really unpack that, to go beyond just the shocking details and ask why it worked the way it did.
Why it became such a powerful lens.
Right. How does it tap into these deep, almost Freudian instincts? And what does it tell us about power, in that Foucauldian sense, when all the rules just disappear?
Okay, so to get this, you have to picture the scene. It's a gallery in Naples. Abramović stands completely still for 6 hours.
Motionless. And she lays down one critical rule.
She tells the audience, I am the object. I take full responsibility for whatever happens.
That phrase, I take full responsibility, that's everything. It's the permission slip.
It's total permission.
And next to her on a table are 72 objects. And this is the genius of it. They're chosen for this duality.
So you have things for pleasure, right? A rose, some honey, grapes.
But right next to them are tools for pain. Scissors, a scalpel, a whip.
And the most famous one, a loaded gun with one bullet.
A single bullet. And at first, people are gentle, a bit hesitant.
Yeah, someone gives her the rose, they kiss her, someone feeds her a piece of cake. It starts off almost tender.
For a little while. But it escalates, and it escalates fast. As soon as a few people push the boundary and see there are no consequences.
No social penalty, no legal one.
Exactly. That's when the cruelty starts. Her clothes are cut off with scissors. Someone cuts her neck with a knife to drink her blood.
Thorns from the rose are pressed into her skin. And it's not just about violence, is it? It's about something else.
It's about the absolute joy of power, the intoxication of it. You've been given total freedom over another human being who has been redefined as an object.
And that proves that our social rules are often the only thing holding back. Well, something pretty terrifying.
That brings us to her conclusion from all this, which is just chilling. She said, the public can kill you.
If you give them total freedom, they will become frenzied enough to kill you. And someone did put that loaded gun to her head.
They did. Another person had to intervene and stop it. But here's the crucial question. What happened the second the performance ended?
Right, because that's maybe the most revealing part. The 6 hours are up, a gallery assistant announces it's over.
And Abramović starts to walk towards the audience. She's no longer passive. She's a person again, with tears in her eyes.
And what does the audience do? The same people who were just violating her.
They run. They literally flee the gallery. They couldn't face her.
They could face the object, but they couldn't face the person.
Precisely. The second she reclaimed her personhood, the social contract snapped back into place. Suddenly, they weren't powerful figures in an art piece. They were people who had just assaulted another human being.
They were confronted with their own actions, the aggression that Freud would say is always there, just repressed.
And when that repression was lifted, it came roaring out. But the shame that followed was just as powerful.
So when we boil it all down, what does a piece like Rhythm Zero really prove?
I think it gives us this irrefutable, very hard to swallow evidence that our social contract is incredibly fragile.
That our morality isn't some deep, innate instinct. It's an imposition. It's a system we've built and have to constantly maintain.
And it can be dismantled in an afternoon in an art gallery by ordinary, educated people. So that's the final thought to leave you with.
Yeah.
If a single piece of art can so easily strip away the morality of an intelligent audience, what does that say about the primal nature we're all suppressing every day? Just think about that for a second. What rules, beyond the obvious legal ones, are actually governing your behavior?